Hi guys, it's your girl B Dunn, also known as a healthy hoe, here to bring you a hoe segment. So, for today's episode of He Tried It, in case you haven't seen my first one, I give stories about my journey to the Holy Land. I talk about the real life shit that the city girls don't rap about. Everybody thinks that a sugar daddy is just gonna fall out the sky one day and make all their dreams come true. These are lies. So, at the expense of my sanity, I am here to share real life stories about crap that happens to me. It sounds really crazy, but this shit really happens. So, I matched with this guy on Bumble, and I knew something was up because he kept calling me through the app. I'm like, okay. Usually that's a warning sign. Whenever a guy's just really, really quick to say, oh, let me call you, he's trying to waste your time. He just wants somebody to talk to for free. So that was red flag number one. Red flag number two is when he told me that he moved down here to open up an some type of IT office in Uptown. But he's been stuck at his hotel and he's been so bored. How are you bored if you just started and you just signed a lease to an office, right? And you don't have employees yet, but you're bored and you've been stuck at your hotel. Okay. Well, he kept telling me, oh, skip work. I got you. Yeah, you got me fucked up is what you got me. I've said this before, ladies. Never skip work for free. So he wanted me to skip work on like a Saturday night for free. Like he didn't send me any money or anything. He just wanted me to skip work because he said he got me. Right. Okay. So I told him, I was like, well, I'm going to try to go Sunday and everything, whatever. I'll come Monday, which was Labor Day, and, see what he's talking about. Because if he's trying to tell me, oh, he's going to give me money, let me go see. Let's go see. So I went by. He was staying at, like, the Doubletree over by the Galleria. So he couldn't leave because he said that he wanted to charge everything to his room because he couldn't move money from his bank account because of the holiday weekend. Okay. So I get the most expensive thing I could find, which was a ribeye. It was pretty good. And we're talking and everything, and he's, oh yeah, you gonna be my girlfriend. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're so funny. So he pulls up his phone, right? And he pulls up a name that says Damon Wayans. So I guess he was gonna try to get me on My Wife and Kids or something, or even better, in Living Color. He's gonna try to get me on the Living Color. So the guy answers the phone, and of course, in my mind, I'm thinking I'm hearing Damon Wayans, and the guy's like, "Hello," and this retard, what's his name? Johnny Nobody. Hey, what's up, Damon? Hung up. I looked at him like, why did you call him again? You heard that was Damon Wayans, right? I'm like, I know a Vanessa Williams and a Michael Jackson. Shout out front end Mike. Like, another red flag when I realized he was a creep. I met him at the bar. He went upstairs and he was like, well, I'm going to go upstairs and put on some cologne or something. Guys only put on scents because they think that we want to have sex with them, right? Remember, everything a man does is to get sex. They wouldn't take baths if they can get sex without taking a bath. Don't forget that. So he comes downstairs. Ooh, smell this. I could barely smell anything. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it's that panty dropper right here. I don't know if he saw my face, but I try to contain myself. So then he starts showing me pictures of him and all these celebrities. And he's showing me names in his phone. He's texting Dominique Wilkins or something. All kind of people. I'm like, why are they talking to you? Oh, they wanted me to design an app for them. Okay. Whatever. So after all that bullshit, he was like, we're done eating and everything. So we went upstairs. Disclaimer. The reason I went upstairs was because I didn't want to come off like he didn't have a shot, even though we all know he didn't. But I was trying to pretend that I was comfortable enough to be around him instead of making him stay in the lobby. Now, granted, like I said, I've been training mixed martial arts for quite some time. I can't handle myself, and I keep at least 3 weapons on me at a time. So I'm not telling anyone to do this, but I can handle myself. Lord forbid, it won't be a UFC finish, but I will always get away. And I told someone where I was, I think. But you always should tell someone where you are. So we're upstairs and watching TV. The hotel phone rings. And so I hear him talking. And I wanted to grab the remote and mute it because I'm an asshole. Because I heard what they were saying. But I didn't want to miss out what he was saying, trying to find the mute on the remote. Because the remotes are kind of weird sometimes. So basically, the front desk called him looking for money, y'all. My business partner, he's going to take care of it. That happened. So but before that happened, so he's saying shit like, oh, we should move to Costa Rica for 2 years and let's go to Brazil and here. And I'm like, okay. And he looked at me. I'm like, well, the reason I don't care about what you're saying is because if I took every trip that was promised to me, I wouldn't even live in the United States. Until I get a boarding pass, I don't give a shit. So he's touching my feet and I'm just thinking to myself, I charge for that? Like, don't touch my feet. If you want to obey me on Twitter, Princess Sayuri, Princess X Sayuri. So, obey me on Twitter. Anyway, so, oh yeah, I'm going to get you some sandals and all. I'm like, the gallery is right there. Yak. So, after the phone call, of course I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, right? And he was asking me, why are you sitting way over there? I'm like, well, I have my drink and I'm putting it on the nightstand. I didn't say because it's as close to the door as I can get. So after the phone call, he's rubbing me on my leg. I'm trying not to throw up. Why are you sitting way over there? Like I didn't hear what the fuck just happened. And I asked him, so what's wrong? Is everything okay? Oh, everything's fine. Okay. So I didn't want to just throw my old fashioned back because I was really enjoying it, even though the girl made it wrong and shit. But it was good, and I didn't want to look like I'm trying to hurry up and get the fuck out of there. But luckily, I was able to finish really quickly. So when he asked me why I was standing, sitting so close to the edge of the bed, let's go. I have homework. I have to go. So we get downstairs, right? And he's like, oh, I'll be right back. My stupid ass thought he was going to the ATM. He goes downstairs. Now, the DoubleTree is like a big conference center, so I just knew the ATM was downstairs. So I'm just standing here like, where is this dude? He calls me and tells me to meet him outside. Why would he go all the way downstairs to go outside? Who is he trying to avoid? The front desk. No wonder his breath was so bad because he couldn't go get a goddamn toothbrush from the damn front desk. Jesus Christ. Get outside. I'm like, yeah, you said you were going to help me out. What are you thinking? Oh, I was thinking 300 or 400. My thing is, if you're sitting there telling a stripper to skip work, I'm like, I was looking for $1,000. If you got it like that, you trying to literally sit here telling me to skip work to come and hang out with your bad breath, big lip, broke ass. Oh, well, I'm going to send it to you, I can't send any money because of this and this and this. But it's going to have to be like 500 at a time because I got to go to a conference on the 6th. So you're going to a conference, but you just opened up an office in Uptown? And then, too, even during dinner, he's telling me, oh, I need to find somewhere to stay. If you can afford an office in Uptown, you can afford to live in Uptown. There are apartments everywhere. Okay. So, needless to say, I never got any money. Shocker, right? But this just goes to show you guys, this dude was sitting here lying to me in my face in real time. And look at God. What if I went to the restroom while he got that phone call? Now, of course, I wasn't going to sit here there and just let him just rub all on me for free and shit. Even though I was literally not going to fuck this dude or anything. But still, like, I would have wasted, maybe an hour or so watching the movie with him for free. After dinner, I'm here and I'm not being paid. I don't need a rib out that bad. So this is what I tell guys. You have to be smart. You have to develop the sixth sense. You have to get your whole spidey senses. Because these guys will literally try to screw you. Literally. I'm talking, tell you all kind of shit with a straight face. So I got a bunch more he tried us to do, but you would not believe. So once you start your whole journey, remember, these guys will say and do anything to have sex with you. I'm talking just straight blatant lie. And they look for stupid sluts who think that they're going to get paid, so who they'll have sex with these guys before they see any money because of promises. Remember, if it's not in your hand, he don't have it. And if a man wants to do for you, he's going to do all that later, later, later. He doesn't have it. Straight up. If a man wants to give you money, he will figure it out sooner than later. And I'm so much of an asshole to where I still have this guy's number in my phone. And for some reason, we're still matched on Bumble. And I decided to check in on him periodically before I make the video. You think he went to Chicago for a conference? No. How do I know? Because Bumble shares your location. How'd you make it to Dallas, Johnny Nobody? You couldn't afford an Uber? Did the DoubleTree kick you out? Also, I made sure that I sent him the link to this video first. And I uploaded the video unlisted so that way I can count the views. And if he's the only person with the link, he saw the video. Fuck you, Johnny. So this warning is for everybody in Dallas-Fort Worth area. Leave this bump alone. So that was my Labor Day weekend tragedy. Well, that's what happened to me. So like, comment, subscribe, share. Be safe out there. Carry some weapons. Take jujitsu. Y'all be safe.